I like naming the stream though. I got what is it? Listen to me, chips into my microphone. It's the title.
I always
I
name
was,
my streams "Welcome to Applebee's."
oh, welcome back,
I had to help
please.
my friend go through It Came From Below while it was tier 4. His first time beating it was during tier 4.
Did they fix that?
He gets... No, they
Yeah, it's
didn't.
the
They
worst.
didn't fix any tier 4 stuff yet, except for the slags that were in Firestorm.
Okay. I think they're gonna do something today, but I don't know. Just because like the bitter end is ending in like 2 hours or whatever.
The bitter end of the bitter end.
The normal end of the bitter end. Let me make sure that I'm actually like
We're all
talking.
really tilted at how expensive it is, though. Like honestly, that much money in an in-game store, $50 for a shield, yo, that's a lot.
It hardly gives you time to even grind for it because they want you to buy it.
There's no way.
Well,
For that.
I mean, it'll come back around. They've been selling it on and off, and this I think is actually cheaper than the last few times.
I
don't know.
know, but
It's
it's still a
worse.
stupid
The
price.
price always changes.
They sold.
FOMO.
They sell so much other stuff. It does. It creates the FOMO. It's not.
Reverse FOMO. Actually.
It's not surprise mechanics if you say no FOMO. It's awful, but true. Let's see.
Surprise robberies.
Surprise robbery. Yes.
Okay.
I really want
That's why
a pill ordering.
14 surprise robberies. My soccer game needs surprise robberies in it.
I really wish they would make it so that you had a designated pill slot and could only hold 3 different types of files. So like you would have slot number 1 would just only take pills in. Oh, I'm laughing crazily.
I wish you could have filter pickups.
Lord.
Yeah, I agree there. I don't want to pick up random, like, certain shit that I don't like.
Have
Like I don't want to
crashed
pick
yet?
up any fire barrier ever.
Yeah,
Am
Firebear.
I dead?
How would they make that intuitive though? Would you just have a checklist that you'd click?
Yeah. Or maybe only whitelist certain items.
Oh gosh.
No, I think blacklisting would be better.
All right, we don't need to be all up in the lists race, okay? Oh, shit.
Ah. I totally crashed.
Ah, shit.
Oof.
Just got fucking gangbanged by some slugs.
Yeah.
Ow, and I died.
Am I dead? In the corner
Yes.
somewhere? That's basically Spiral Knights in a nutshell. Disconnect, die in the corner.
Have you ever died and then it's like, oh,
Yes.
Spark, and I'm like, wait, when did I use my emergency revive?
I'm like really glad for the emergency revive, honestly. The game would be really unplayable without it.
I honestly don't remember, but you know, like back when we had the whole trade half your HP to revive someone deal.
Yeah, there was no emergency revive them.
Yeah, I think so. Didn't remember that being a thing. Emergency revive just prevents a lot of bullshit deaths once, but then the next time it happens, it's gonna bullshit.
It'll let you know if this bullshit can't happen, so try and avoid it if you can, and then, yeah.
That is very true. I don't even know what happened. Something messed up with my client and it crashed.
I've rarely ever crashed. I don't remember the last time I have. Well,
I crash a lot.
I think
In
it's
my
just
car.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
I don't think it matters too much how good your computer is.
What is this?
I don't know how to help on that. I'll kill him. Hang on. He's 1 HP.
Look at me. Look how I
Yeah,
died.
fuck.
He just fucking cornered me on that fire tile.
Oh, I have a viewer. Will it say their name?
Viewer.
Okay, this is slime.
It's
but I
Tade.
think I'm gonna
Okay.
choose someone else too.
I like how we're both streaming the same run.
Yeah.
It's redundant
And also getting different viewers.
and have the same chat. Like voice
Subscribe
chat.
to tv.inklax.
Yeah, the other guy is the Inklax. We must compete. This is kind of like when Netflix and Hulu compete.
Hmm.
They have like the exclusivity deals.
Armor. Someone needs green armor, someone needs red armor.
I'm pretty green right now. I have red going on too.
Oh, I chose the
Flicks.
worst weapon for this.
It's Hooflix and Netloop.
Voltage.
Hooflix.
Forgot this was Spark.
Hooflix is what they listen to in Dr. Seuss.
It's like a skater trick in Whoville.
Hooflix. Yes.
What would a Hooflick be? Like, it'd be like a 360 dick flip? Or what? Shit, I gotta eat something. I'll be back. I'm gonna make
Oh no. He's the most charismatic one in the chat.
Oh no, I was.
Hooflix?
Okay, I'm screwed.
Arches. Let's see.
Oh,
Alright, I'm good.
let's see. Yeah, I gotta make it like a something. I'll be back. Hang on.
Let's see. Ah. Up and Tate left. I was so excited too.
There we go.
I should probably just go back to iron slugging everything.
There we go. Now I have all my health absence back.
Should we even bother finishing the arena? I guess for crowns. Okay.
I don't get to do arenas very often, so I like doing them when I can.
Mine kinda, but like the boxes aren't good. But I don't know. Although 22 is not the worst depth, I guess. That's like 19. Fuck depth 19. Actually, depth 20. 20 is even worse because 20 has no elite orbs. Little does he know that I can just fire forever.
Oh no, he went at me. Remedy. Oh,
What's the best line out of the driver series of guns?
probably Umbra or Nova in my opinion. Like,
Hell.
the debuffs are nice.
The deeps.
I like Hail.
Hail's good. Hail's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I just don't know when you use a Alchemer. I mean, I do like Alchemers are really situational. They can be insanely good, but only in certain times. Like I've almost one-shotted a Spookat with a normal shot because it kept dashing into my bounce pit. It was in one shot, and it went down to like no health left. but didn't die. But that was only because it dashed at the perfect angle at the perfect time. They're extremely situational. You really just want an enemy to be backed up to a corner that your shot can bounce off of, so it bounces and hits them like 3 times.
Well, it's interesting that you say that. I kind of disagree with most of that. Like,
Oh shit, I am dead. I love getting locked in a corner by 3 shocked mechs.
ah, yes. I totally meant to use the fire barrier.
Oh no, yep, I'm dead. I managed to live through that because of my Valkyrie shield.
Oh, that's good. I'm not paying attention to you too much because I'm trying to like kill or poison everything, kinda.
Yeah.
See those were good shots right there that I had.
Yeah.
And if you practice enough with the alchemists, you become like really good.
I should probably use my Hail Driver more. I want a Nova driver, but I want to get the Nog instead of normal Nova.
Yeah, I'd definitely get the Nog Blaster for the swag factor.
Yeah.
Because it's. I mean, it proves that you can at least farm or pay someone else to farm Crunchland Mountain.
Yeah.
They should honestly make those, like, not unbindable. Because, like, it takes away from the achievement when people go around selling the Nog Blaster. Although I think most people who have them have farmed them anyway.
Yeah.
There's very few people that are gonna buy a Nog Blaster.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of this is based
A lot of
on
gunner.
all of your stuff. Yeah, nothing good there.
See, we got gremlins and poison. Okay. Hmm. Now I want to use my hail driver though. And
used to have a divine node slime crusher, but basiled it.
You basiled it. Why would you basil that though? I mean, divine isn't worth that much, but
I've basiled so many things because I used to be very stupid when playing this game.
oh, don't worry, I still am stupid.
Yeah, I've got my shield.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I was gonna switch my sprite. That's what I was gonna do. Ah, you got your hail driver too. It's great.
Mine is undead very high, so it's very good for Vanadu.
Mine is CTR very high, ASI mid, so it's just very good.
Yeah.
Pretty glad that I rolled on it too. I was waiting like for a long time for them to make a reskin of it, and they just never did. So I was like, whatever, I'll do it, I guess.
Yeah.
So now they're probably gonna come out with a reskin today. Be like, hey, you rolled on this, but you could have had a confetti cannon or something. I really like the T-shirt cannon from Gungeon. It's so stupid.
You really like the what?
The T-shirt cannon in Gungeon.
Oh yeah.
It's like the dumbest thing. It's like there's T-shirts just go everywhere.
I haven't played Gungeon in a while.
I don't think I've ever actually played Gungeon. I just watched people play it.
Are the alchemy recipes on the Hall of Heroes or no?
Yes.
They are. Alchemers are very all of heroes. This is a new room, I think. I like it.
Yeah, I think so. You don't really see Trojans that often in normal runs. This was a short floor, to be honest.
I don't mind because it's depth 24 here.
Yeah.
I'm only kind of ticked about it being a short floor when it's like depth 28 or something.
Yeah.
This variant can have boxes down there, by the way. It didn't, but it could.
the way, how much are stuff like extra small height modifiers?
They used to be around a mil, but they've gone up a ton now that you can change between them. Because basically everyone who wanted one would just buy like one of them ever. And then all of a sudden they were like opened up again for buying a second copy. Except when they had came out, they came out like you could buy the boxes. So like, because they did mirrored lock boxes with energy purchases. So now very tall and very small are like up there in price. Which is really unfortunate. I wouldn't mind being able to get the very small, but
Yeah, I wanted extra small.
I kind of like the idea of being only very tall or very small. Like I can only choose between the two extremes, in spite of neither being available when you start.
I feel like the tall, like normal tall and small modifiers aren't very different in a lot of ways. Like you preview them side to side, and it's just not that different.
Yeah, I think that they wanted some variation, but not like if it would look really weird if every other knight was very tall or very small
Yeah.
or gray. It's like the knight is supposed to be really colorful and all.
Yeah.
Which I think is why they don't, or why they made the gray color so stupidly rare.
Yeah.
I mean, that and money.
Well, ain't that just a bruh moment?
Whew. I had a crazy day yesterday at work.
What happened?
Another fire drill?
No. Just people like freaking out and stuff. I don't know.
Why is the middle so bright? It's hurting my eyes.
It's actually kind of a good point. They like put a light source there or something.
I don't feel like it was even there when we first came in, or at least it wasn't as painful to my eyes.
That's interesting. So we have a gremlin and poison and something. It's chittering burrows. That's the flying beetles, scarabs, graves.
Oh.
I think you mean bittering churros.
Yo, that would actually taste really delicious. They should make that. Except I don't want them to be poisonous.
April Fool's level, just bouncing churros.
You just collect them and the knight gets real fat. Yeah, the fat knight would be real good.
And then you could have a thick mommy. And it's fun.
Oh god.
Ooh, nice outfit.
Okay. Thanks.
Does anyone else want to join us? We're on depth 26 of the gate with the treasure vault on 27.
Just realized we're that close.
We're on a compounds right now, though, so you might want to, like, not, but I don't know. Let's see.
Screw this. I'm not waiting.
And I'm not even going to mess with those, I guess.
That was a horrible shot. There we go.
Oh, I totally missed. Sometimes you try to, like, aim too far at the corner, and it just, like, yeah.
That's what happened.
I like how they can still do their, like, attack even while they're frozen. It just doesn't move them.
But they weren't frozen. They were just stopped. And then hit me somehow and I died.
Mm.
Oh, it's rubber banded.
Yeah, they should probably get it, like, their charge attack nerfed a bit. Like, the duration of it, I mean. So that way, because, like, right now they bug out towards the beginning and end of it. Like, if they hit a wall, they'll just be, like, stopped, but they'll still hurt you and stuff.
Oh wait.
Thank you.
Also shield. Oh, I didn't charge it early enough. Oh wow. All at the same time. Alright,
I need to heat my node spawn smackers so that I can buy more of them and not feel as guilty. I'm kidding, I don't think I'm gonna buy any more of them. Which means that I probably will, but
After this run, I think I'm gonna switch to crosscode. I've
Oh,
never
okay.
seen crosscode.
what do you do in it? No.
It's imagine like it's a lot faster paced Spiral Knights, but it's single player
Oh.
Yeah.
and more open world. It's actually really fun.
Open world. You said.
Yes, it's very open world. However, there's a lot of warp points because that's kind of just more useful in this kind of area.
Yeah, warp points are really good, especially for the single player stuff.
Yeah. Just makes it less of a tedious task to travel across the world so much. Like, one thing I don't like about Final Fantasy XIV is how long you have to wait to teleport. But that's kind of understandable since it's an MMO. I just wish they wouldn't make you wait when you're not in combat.
I got a lot of reds there.
Huh. I only got like
6.
Huh. Oh shit. This is not good.
Also, I went upstairs to make a sandwich, and there was one piece of bread. How the fuck does that
Ouch.
happen? Anytime you use bread, don't you normally use it in, divisions of 2?
I don't
That's
know.
why they put exactly 11 pieces in the loaf. Those monsters.
Put 11 pieces in the loaf, exactly. So I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of stupid. Guess I'm gonna have to use one piece of bread for the sandwich. I do it, and I open the fridge, and the fucking mayonnaise doesn't have a lid. Instead,
Oh.
it has a upside down on the top of it. I pulled it out and started laughing hysterically. Like, who the fuck did this? My mom was just like, yeah, your dad lost the lid. I'm like, why? How? Like, what? How do you lose a lid to mayonnaise? I don't understand.
He's probably wondering that too.
I was enjoying it too much. I was having too much fun with the lid, and I lost it. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh my god. I'm using 2 sparks in one little spot.
I just really want to kill all these bugs.
I lagged.
Oh gosh.
Lagged me into the fire, and
Leaving
then I
this
just
area.
died.
I'm done with that. Oh my god. That's it. Using this again. Ah. This is why I needed Divine Avenger today. Should not have brought my Gale.
Bittering.
Let's see.
Yeah, screw this, I'm out.
I want to try to kill them.
You go ahead.
Thank you.
Dark Knight Cape, Dark Nape Kite.
I'm gonna check some stuff while we're...
Okay.
Who the fuckaroo is calling me? Why you call her at this hour? Why you call her?
Did I turn on my ringer? I did. Good.
Why the fuck are calling me? Calling me with a phone.
I'm the heat.
Doing that.
I was thinking about making a bot for Tynos Ranch.
Thanos Rush.
I actually do kind of need a bot. I want to have a bot that can Fallen brought this up for.
For the nicknames, yeah.
You can type in a player's name and then they'll tell you their in-game name.
They have to set it themselves, though.
Well, I'd either have it to be where it sets it themselves, or like an admin would set it.
Yeah, I would make an admin set it.
I'd have both options.
Right, right.
No, because then people could meme on you.
Yeah,
People
that's
could
fair.
just
Admins
fucking
should probably be setting
fuck
that.
with it. If an admin does it, then it'll be a more official thing. It'll be like, hey,
Yeah,
that's me, whatever. But I also want people to have like, because that would give people the freedom to have the names that they want to have on the server at any time.
Oh,
What is that thing called?
Like you wreck Dara and you wreck Discipline.
I got
Or I
10,000.
wreck Dara.
I need I need my Potto Crowns. I need my Voltaic Tempest.
You know, I'll at least get some stuff. I might do this.
I guess I'll go with like Celestial. And my Alchemo, of course.
There. Shield. I'm using Gorgo.
I'm already using Skelly, so I'm good. I was thinking about like what else I would make the bot do besides nickname though. Probably like
That was just the one I had practical use in mind for. However, there are a lot of things you could do.
I mean, you've probably seen my bots, so you know that there are indeed a lot of things that I could do.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking about like the cats. I was like, you know. Let's see.
A bot that I would want to use would be.
I was thinking it would ranch things. So that we would have a ranch on the Discord.
Maybe a little game about ranching.
Exactly.
It was. You could open a window that would play a pixelated version of Slime Rancher, but instead it'd be Tino's Rancher.
Tino's Rancher. And then you ranch Tino's.
You ranch Tino's, or maybe you ranch Spiral Knight's enemies. This would not be possible on a bot, but it'd be funny.
No, it would. It would. I'm like, you underestimate me. But no.
Pixelated Slime Rancher would be so fucking hard to do, especially since you'd be doing it with unique assets that only
Right.
would be from Sparnolins.
I mean, I could do that. It would just take a while.
We'll just get a picture of Try. And since he's Tino, we'll just have all the Tinos.
Yeah, exactly.
All the slime Rancher, but with his face.
Just trying to get a bunch of money.
You must be funny.
I don't know why, but it feels like this Alchemer's charge time seems slower.
We totally got the graveyard, by the way.
Oh, there's an entire half we didn't do. Yeah.
Normally, I would just skip it, but like,
This is very low depth, so
I want radiance so that I can heat my mood slimes and my piggy banks.
yeah.
I still haven't heated the piggy banker. There's like, I mean, I guess there's no incentive to as well, but. Because, like, normally you want to heat your weapon to get stronger, but, like, for me, it's just a unique model. It's just another Ash of Agony. Keep in mind that you can hail driver the Phantom.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying. Oh, I got it, like, from behind somehow. So it just hit basically every bounce shot. Nice.
And my Storm Driver is so nice, but like, it's
Mhm.
a Storm Driver.
I just feel like it's so crisp feeling. The blueberry gun.
Storm Driver or Hail Driver?
Hail driver.
I have Storm, and like, I've got really good UVs on it, but. Also, it's kind of busted that during the Raider event they gave away like voltages.
They did? Oh.
You mean like in the box?
Yeah, the hammers.
Yeah. I don't mind it too much because it's a hell of a lot easier to get and craft a voltage than it is to find the squall collar. Oh, goddamn.
Originally, like, if you bought the box, you could have gotten a voltage from it.
Yeah. But like, voltage had already been out for forever. And like, I don't know. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
We're not
I already-
mad at it, I'm just saying it's kind of, damn, people had the opportunity to just go
I was surprised because a lot of people they hadn't really done what you were saying before. Okay, what compounds is this? I didn't catch it. This is
honestly really wanted one.
Fiends and Beasts,
And
Alright.
also known as Darkbriar Barrage. Hmm. Okay.
you have like the fire hammer.
I have the axe, yeah.
I
It
do have an
has an extra.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I might have had an extra at one point. I don't think so though.
Sadness. Should have asked. Back when you opened like a couple of boxes.
Was that one?
I wasn't too active at the time though. That was when my computer was like dying, and then it died.
I wonder what the
Fuck.
next box is gonna be.
It might be this afternoon, honestly. Although they haven't been updating anything yet, so. But at the same time, I think it's 2 hours left. Let me check. Yeah, 1 more hour on bitter end, so that's at 2.
How much sheet?
Bitter End looks so damn cool, but also I'm not buying that. Yeah. Not to mention I spent 20 KE on this Divine Avenger for trap, so I still don't have any money.
What UVs does the Divine Avenger have? Is it like GM?
And lock down its
Please
attack speed
lock
max
down.
right there. The trap really wanted it. And he's like, yo, dude, I know this is a lot to
Oh.
ask. I'm like, it is a lot to ask. But I'm hanging on to the item just to make sure, like, for insurance sake, because otherwise that'd be stupid if I gave him all that money.
Yep. People in this game don't. They just quit a lot of times before they can pay you back or whatever.
Exactly. That's what I worry about.
Did you say it had CTR very high and ASI high though?
No, it's just ASI very high.
Just ASI high?
Yep.
Oh, he got ripped off then. Oh, very high ASI?
Yeah. So that means in lockdown it's maximum without any trinkets. Because Striker gives you attack speed medium.
Oh, legit?
And yeah,
Yeah.
in trap there's like lots of lockdown.
Is it worth 20,000 energy?
Actually it's worth 22,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
For
surprised.
some reason. I
I'm
don't
surprised
understand either.
DA is that expensive. Usually very highs don't go that much anymore. There's been so much inflation. Yeah, it must be the lockdown factor. So I guess DA would be like the go-to sword now. Because Black Cat resists, and then Skulver resists piercing.
Well, I mean, but also people wear chaos a lot.
Chaos is true though.
And that's also elemental, so. Old
Why would you-
boy.
Why would you bring Chaos to lockdown though? I guess you could use
I-
bombs.
I use guns, and so I want damage on you.
No.
Die beast.
A nice depth 28 compounds.
Radiance.
Bone hurting juice. I wonder, check my chat and stuff. Nope, no one has said any messages. They probably all went to Fallen.
I have no one either.
Huh.
No one said anything in my chat either, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah. I'm gonna be putting this on YouTube though.
16. You got him.
Oh, I think that's all the buttons.
Spiral nuggets. Don't throw that. Oh. This Divine Avenger's nice though. And honestly, if he doesn't end up buying it, I'll just use it.
I know. I was about to say I'd buy it off you honestly if it wasn't that much energy, but you could probably roll one faster than 20,000 energy.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but at the same time, like my luck is so bad. If I were to try and do that, I mean, it's just not go well. But,
Well, I mean, I have lower standards than very high though. Like I would take a DA with ASI high for first roll. And I already have one with I think CTR high and ASI low.
yeah, but CTR on DA is bad.
Yeah.
Wait, does DA charge faster than Grand Foss or no? I don't remember.
Yeah, it charges a lot faster.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Grand Foss charge is unusable because of how long it takes to charge.
DA's charge is fine.
I mean, it's fine, but it knocks shit out of Electron Vortex. It's obnoxious to use.
Mm.
So you want to use the normal swings on it. Also, why does Grand Foss have in the stats like a lot higher attack speed when in reality they're the same?
Let me see. Angel actually had a pretty plausible theory on it. If you notice, it's the icon is like a little hourglass, and it says speed, so it could be inverted and it could refer to charge time.
Yeah.
Oh damn!
I don't know.
They left right away.
I'm a heat.
I know, it's so weird. People come and they're like, oh.
They say hi, then just immediately leave.
The Brandish charge is equal with the Grand Foss charge, yet the Grand Foss takes 8 years longer.
That's a very good point. I don't think the tooltips actually make any sense.
Yeah, they don't.
The other one was just a theory. A dumb theory.
Theory debunked. There you go.
Exactly.
Incorrect.
Alright, now it's updated. They are actually in my chat. Never mind.
That is incredible. The viewer. Oh,
The ghost.
one sec, let me see.
Damn, I need a Grand
Okay.
Foss recipe. I have my Foss to level 10, but can't find a well-priced recipe.
Oh, who's the viewer that you got?
Lysa underscore.
Oh, okay. I think they're cool.
They waved.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna split the screen.